गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यशोदा यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज विहारी श्री राधा माधव की श्रील प्रभुपाद की ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते भक्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये everyone together जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. My humble pranams to all the assembled devotees. So today we are going for Hindi. Okay.
जिनको हिंदी में श्रवण करना है पीछे रह सकते हैं। श्रीमान प्रभुजी अनुवाद करेंगे। जो भी हिंदी भाषी है पीछे रह सकते हैं हिंदी में सभी।
Hare Krishna. So we are going to discuss a phrase by Srimad Madhvacharya. Madhvacharya is the prominent acharya in Dvaita Sampradaya, one among the four Sampradayas. So, in one shloka, Madhvacharya says, for every action, Krishna performing Leelas, there will be hundreds of reasons behind every Leela. Some we understand and some we don't understand. But every single Leela, there will be hundreds of reasons behind. So Madhvacharya has taken the example of one Leela from Mahabharata, that is the killing of Arjuna's son. What's Arjuna's son's name? Abhimanyu. That one chapter Madhvacharya has taken. And he has stated 100 reasons behind that Leela. How Abhimanyu was killed by the army generals. Actually, they cheated in killing Abhimanyu. So that one Leela he has taken and stated 100 different reasons. And the 100th reason is, Madhvacharya says, there are many more reasons which I don't know. That is the 100th one. One Leela. Sometimes we can't think Krishna is called Achintya. How he performs, how he blesses people, how he punishes people. It is very, very strange. Like we know this famous shloka, Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva, two karnas, two reasons. In that shloka, the word karna is coming twice. Sarva karna, karna. There are many explanations for this phrase, but I would like to explain one explanation. Why there are two reasons for every action that happens in our life. There is an immediate cause and there is a permanent cause. There are two reasons for every action in our life. The first one is immediate cause, and the second one is ultimate cause. Okay. So, how to explain that? For example, two devotees had a misunderstanding, and one devotee spoke very hurting words to the other. Then the other devotee felt very bad. So the other devotee will think, so and so Govinda Prabhu is the reason for my pain. Do we have anyone by that name? Acha, Shri is small. Okay, so there is no Shri here. So Govinda Prabhu and Madhav Prabhu, they had an argument. We have now. Oh, sorry. So they both had an argument. And Govind Prabhu spoke very harshly to Madhav Prabhu. Now Madhav Prabhu is thinking, Govind Prabhu is the reason for my hurting. He hurts me always. He behaves very rudely, rashly. So hereafter I am not going to visit his house. I am not going for the satsang where he comes. Prasad alone I will pack and take it home. Right. So this happens. So Madhav Prabhu thinks Govind Prabhu is the cause for my pain, which is true. Govind Prabhu is But there is something called Friday, 11:30. It is karma phala of Madhav Prabhu that he is supposed to get hurt. At 11:30 on Friday, he is supposed to get hurt. Because he was with Govinda Prabhu, he was hurted by Govinda Prabhu. Imagine he was there in some other place, definitely by Friday 11:30 a.m. he will get hurt. But if he is in India, he will get hurt by somebody else. Suppose he is at home, his wife would have scolded him. If he is with an auto rickshaw wala in India, the guy would have fought with him. So at 11:30, definitely Govinda Prabhu is going to get hurt. That is his karma phala. Right? So the ultimate cause is karma phala. The immediate cause is Govinda Prabhu. Right? So whom should we be bothered about? Govinda Prabhu or the ultimate cause? But what do we do in our practical life? Yeah, we fight with Govinda Prabhu. You said that, you did that, you only spoke, you did that. But actually, at that, you were at that time in different places, you will get hurt by different people. So, spiritualists will only worry about ultimate cause. Materialistic people will worry about immediate cause. You got the difference? So, devotees should learn the art of bypassing immediate cause and worrying about ultimate cause. But most of the time we get stuck with the immediate cause. Whoever is around you will just become the reason. Nimitham, they just become an instrument in the hands of providence. The ultimate cause is karma phala. It is like reacting upon immediate cause. It is like Madhvacharya said, somebody has a shadow and the shadow is dark in color. He wants to paint it white. Is it possible? How many of you have shadows? Everyone. Do you have green color, yellow color shadow? No. All our shadows are dark, right? Can you paint it white? Is it possible? Impossible. So if somebody is bothered and worried about the immediate cause in his life, which means he is trying to paint the shadow into dark, is it possible? He is not the reason. She is not the reason. The person next to me is not the reason. At Friday morning, 11:30 a.m., I'm going to get hurt. If you are in the office, someone in the office will. If no one is there, you are in the bathroom, you will slip and fall. That's all. Whom will you blame? In 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna is asking Uddhava, whom you will blame? How many of you have the experience of biting your own tongue while chewing the food? Achha, everyone. We have bit our tongue. Whom will you blame? The cook, the food, whom you will blame? You have to simply tolerate the pain. Prabhuji, what happened? Nothing. Right? We have to tolerate. We can't blame anybody. Right? So immediate causes like that. Someone will appear in the scene, X, Y, Z, Y, and they will be the reason for my pain. Don't worry about them. My karma phala is the ultimate reason. We should try to burn that karma. What is the point in fighting? So if somebody hurted you, some devotee became the reason, you tell them, thank you very much, Lord. जो कल आपने मुझे डांटा इतना अच्छा था, so it was so nice of you. You were scolding me for 1 hour. I'm happy. I'm grateful to that. That's it. Because he is not the reason. The nature is arranging things like that. We don't know who nature is arranging. Many times we misunderstand things. There's a beautiful thing in Ramayana. It's a discussion between the acharyas. Sugriva and Ramji had a deal. Sugriva said, Ram said, I will defeat your brother Bali. And Sugriva said, I will help in the search of Mother Sita. That's the deal. Okay? And Sugriva is really scared of his brother, Bali. He's not a normal person to handle. Anybody who stands in front of him, they will lose 50% of their Shakti. He will just absorb. And not only that, he's so powerful. So Sugriva is actually scared. Ramji told Sugriva, don't worry, I am there with you. You go and call him for one-to-one combat. Sugriva, is it really necessary? Fighting with Bali is not an easy thing. Ramji said, don't worry, you go, I am there. So Sugriva went there. And he started patting on his thighs and chest and everything and screamed, hey, Bali, the other day you were so lucky. The providence helped you and you you won the battle. If you're really a soldier, come now. If you're really a warrior, come now. And Bali is wondering, how come Sugriva got so much of courage? Bali thought, okay, I will teach him a lesson. And he jumped from his place, and he came and landed right in front of Sugriva. Sugriva was like, so scared. And they both started fighting. Single combat, no army, fist to fist, shoulder to shoulder, it's like two mountains colliding. But fortunately, not a single blow was missed by Bali. Sugriva got all the beatings. Every joint started paining, and there were like tears and blood oozing. And in between, Sugriva was turning back, where is Ram? Where is Ram? Ram, Bhagwan just disappeared. Ramji is not at all there anywhere in the scene. And Sugriva, my lord, you cheated me. This fellow is beating me, blue and black. And he ran away. Sugriva ran away. Then he went and told Ram, Prabhu, why did you do this? You know very well I am not equal to him. He is so powerful. Within moment he would have killed me. I came running. Then Ramji said, I'm very sorry. You were twins and I could not identify you. You were looking alike. Twins, so I could not identify you. Identical twins. When the Guru was telling this explanation, Ramanujacharya was actually narrating the story. Some of his very leading sannyas disciples, they got up and said, we don't agree with this argument. We don't agree. If the Supreme Lord can't identify Sugriva, what will be our situation? We believe him and chanting Hare Krishna, and anyways, in between we'll sleep off also, but somehow we are chanting. What if Krishna comes and says, sorry, I was like a little busy, I couldn't identify you. What will happen to our moksha? So the Acharya said, no, we can't agree this argument. How can Supreme Lord not identify? They're physically twins, whatever it may be. Can Lord say that I could not identify you? Do you all agree with this argument? Yes or no? The actual reason was when Ram and Lakshmana came to meet Sugriva for the first time. Sugriva got up, paid namaskar to Ram, gave him seat, gave him water to drink. He received Lord Ramachandra so beautifully, politely, in a nice manner, he forgot Lakshmana. That's a tiny mistake Sugriva did. Because he focused on the main person. So he received him, gave him garland, gave him water, spoke nice words. He did all seva, but he forgot Lakshmana. Lakshmana is Adi Guru. Important spiritual master, source of spiritual master, Sankarshana. If Lakshmana doesn't bless, the devotee cannot get the blessings of Ram. If Guru and Vaishnavas, they don't bless, you will not get the blessings of the Supreme Lord. Since he forgot and avoided and neglected Lakshmana, Lord Ramachandra thought, let him get 2 slaps from Bali. You know, even though Lakshmana had not noticed about this, he was not aware of it, but Ramji had made a point. So, respecting every single Vaishnava around us is very important. We respect 99 devotees and fight with one devotee, that's all. Our program is cancelled. Rupa Goswami said, every devotee has got a nice treasure box in his heart. And inside that box, there is bhakti. But the box is locked. And the key is placed in some other devotee's heart, and you don't know who is it. All of us have got bhakti box, treasure box. But the key is with someone, you don't know who has got your key. Now, how to open the box? How to open the box? We have to serve all the devotees. Unfortunately, we serve 99 devotees and fight with one guy, and he has got the key. What to do? So, Sugriva missed Lakshmana. Ramji noted, Lakshmana did not notice. So Ramji thought, let Sugriva get 2 slaps, Then when he came, Ramji said, I'm very sorry, you were identical twins. I could not identify you. You do one thing, you go and invite him for a mortal combat again. Sugriva said, is there any better plan? I don't want to do that. Ram said, don't worry, Lakshmana, put the garland around Sugriva's neck so that I can identify. So what Lakshmana did? He dropped that garland around Sugriva's neck. The offense was cleared. Now Ramji was ready to help Sugriva. See, sometimes we unknowingly hurt devotees. We may not recognize, that devotee wouldn't have noticed, but nature records everything. And next day we take the Japamala, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. We're not able to focus only what's happening, Ram, Ram. We're wondering why there is no ruchi today, no taste today. I'm not able to chant properly. Because somewhere unknowingly we have offended a devotee. It's very important. Every Vaishnava should be respected. He chants Krishna's name. He is carrying Krishna in his heart. One tiny mistake is enough to spoil bhakti. At the same time, you smile and say Hare Krishna, all 100 janmas, Papa, knowingly done, unknowingly done, everything gets cleared off. Is there any expense for that to say Hare Krishna to a devotee smilingly? You don't smile, still 50 janmas, Papa is cleared. Every single action. They call it the Katvanga moment. Katvanga Maharaj asked, how much more lifetime I have got? Indra said, 1 muhurta. 1 muhurta is something like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, as per astrology. Some few minutes. They say, Vivaha, for marriage they say muhurta. That is like 30-40 minutes. That's the best time. So when Katvanga Maharaj asked, how much more lifetime I have got? They said, 1 muhurta. Within that short span of time, he completely dedicated himself to Lord Krishna and he went back to Godhead. So in our life, we call it Katvanga moment. I am with some devotee. Mentally, what a wonderful blessings I have got. I have got to spend 5 minutes with this devotee, Krishna. Bless me. Every moment we can live in real spiritual realm, and slowly we can progress. So, devotee association is very important. Anyway, we go back to the point. There are 2 causes for our day-to-day activities. What are the 2 causes? Ultimate cause and immediate cause. We should forget about immediate cause. That's just a drama happening in front of us. Why worry? It is like you watch a movie and come back home and sit and, oh, that hero Rahul. You cry for next 15 days for Rahul. That fellow acted in the drama, took his money, and he happily went back. We are still thinking of the movie and crying. The immediate cause is just a drama happening in front of you. We should not worry about it. We should worry about the ultimate cause. So this is just two reasons we are discussing. It's one aspect of the discussion. Madhvacharya says every Leela has got hundreds and hundreds of lessons. So what is the topic which we are going to discuss now? Yeah, the killing of Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu was just 16-year-old boy. He was killed in the battlefield, So we may not feel so much because he died at the age of 16. This happened in Dwapara Yuga, where the lifespan was 1,000 years. When lifespan is 1,000 years and somebody dies at 10, 15, that is very bad. In Kali Yuga, it is 70, 65, and somebody dies at 50, nobody is going to worry about, okay, nothing much. But when your lifespan is 1,000 years, when Kurukshetra battle was going on, Bhishma Dev's age was 625 years. Krishna was 125 years young, so handsome. Bhishma was 625. And many Kali Yuga people will not. How is that possible? It is possible. It is even in Bible. When Abraham went to cruise, sacrifice his own son, he was 300 years old. It is mentioned. In previous yugas, people were aramse living for centuries and centuries. Now 60, that's all back to garage. Knee problem, that problem, this problem. Yamaraj sends 2 messengers before death. In everyone's life, he is sending 2 messengers. The first messenger is white hair. How many of you have got the first messenger of Yama? Yeah, some people are smart, dyeing into black, brown. You cannot bribe Yamaraj. And the second messenger is Satasandhi, joint pain. How many of you got the second messenger? Very good. Please wait for the boss. Yeah, one Maharaj was recently telling a nice experience which I liked very much. He got in the car and he was going for a devotee's funeral, crematorium, whatever, devotee's funeral. That car nowadays we have GPS and everything. So the car came and parked right in front of the funeral, that's crematorium. GPS said, "You have reached your final destination." He was telling in the class, even the GPS is preaching. Reach the final destination. True, right? So anyway, Yamaraj comes in everybody's life. But when lifespan is 1,000 years and you die at 16, that is really, really alpa ayusha. That's very painful. And Abhimanyu knows how to enter Chakravyuha, but he doesn't know how to come out. Why that happened? When Krishna and Arjuna were discussing about the Chakravyuha, Abhimanyu was in the womb of Mother Shubhadra. And Shubhadra was awake, and in the middle of the conversation, it was all going above her head, army, senapati, this thing, phalanx, and that, she just left off. So the whole conversation got cut. Abhimanyu could hear only halfway. So a pregnant mother should be very careful. By the end of 5th month, the baby awakes. Till that time, the baby is dormant. Then the baby absorbs everything the mother does, right? So the parent should be very careful when they're pregnant. Read books, read scripture, chant as much as possible, take darshan of the Supreme Lord, do some seva, offer some flowers and garland. so that the devotee, the baby will turn into a devotee. Anyway, so Shakuni and all the others planned, okay, he knows only the half. He doesn't know how to exit from the Chakravyuha. We will wrap him up and we will defeat him. And Bhima and Yudhishthira also knew about this, but Yudhishthira promised Abhimanyu, don't worry, we are right behind you. You just take us inside and we are next to you and we will defeat the whole Kuru army. And when the whole thing happened, Arjuna and Krishna were on the other side of the battlefield. It's a huge battlefield, Kurukshetra. And they all fight by principles. Suddenly a soldier becomes very tired. He will say, coffee break, I'm out. You people keep fighting. He will go and sit under a banyan tree, take this rest, drink water, they fresh up, they come back. That's all they were fighting. Sunset, stop, the game is over, tomorrow we will fight. Very principled battle. If you get angry with a devotee, you fight and say, Prabhu, japa time. Tomorrow we'll continue, okay? Let us stop the fight. That is how they were fighting. So principled they were, right? But the Kuru army was all set, all ready to defeat Abhimanyu. The moment Abhimanyu entered, they just closed it. And Abhimanyu was stuck inside. He did not know how to go out. Then what happened? He was first killed by Jayadratha, poked from the back. You know who is Jayadratha? Jayadratha is, Kauravas had only one younger sister, Dushala. They have all funny names, Duryodhan, Durbuddhi, Dushasan, Durmedas, Dushala, all Dudu, they were naming properly, Maybe they'll check the horoscope and they'll name him like that. Nowadays, we have like Shanti and she cleans all the time at home. So, Dushala. So, Dushala's husband is Jayadratha. He took the knife and the sword and poked from the behind Abhimanyu, and he did the first thing. And they all killed Abhimanyu. So, this is the Leela. Then Arjuna took him to know Jayadratha was the main man behind this. Tomorrow, by sunset, I am going to kill Jayadratha. If I don't kill Jayadratha, I will jump inside fire and commit suicide. Arjuna took a shapat. And these people are famous for their words. They will never go back from their words. They live and die by the words. So principled they are. For us, it is nothing like that. We keep speaking so many things and we don't even remember what word I gave whom. So they live by words. And Jayadratha got so scared. He was running from Duryodhan to Karna to this person to that person. Maharathis, Atirathis, please save me, please save me. And Duryodhan said, don't worry. We will protect you. Karna said, nothing. You stand with me. I will save you. And Jayadratha told Karna, you will be there, but I will not be there. Do something. That's not a normal person who has taken a shapat. Who has taken a shapat? Arjuna has taken a shapat, And he was so scared. Everybody is, trying to boost up his morale, but he was so scared. Then Shakuni came and said, I will give you an idea. Jayadratha asked, what? Tomorrow you take sick leave and don't come for the battle. You hide somewhere. Arjuna will not know where you are. He will be searching for you the whole day. And what will happen at the end of the day if you are not there? He will commit suicide. So without fighting, you will win Arjuna. He will die. You will be alive. Jayadratha said, Mama, you are full of intelligence. Shakuni, all this perverted intelligence. In Kali Yuga, many are Shakunis. All perverted intelligence they have got. Without fighting, I will save you, Shakuni said. Jayadratha said, wonderful. I don't trust this Karna, Duryodhana. They will all speak, but I will die. Your idea is the best. So Jayadratha went and hid inside the cave. Arjuna was like going in 8 directions in Kurukshetra, east to north to south, in search of Jayadratha. Afternoon, almost sunset. By evening, Arjuna started troubling. He said, Krishna, there is no Jayadratha only. whom I will kill. In another few minutes, the sun will set. I have to commit suicide. Please do something. Krishna smiling asked Arjuna, did you ask me before taking shapath? You Hare Krishna people will do all sorts of things. And when you are trapped, you will come and say, Hare Krishna, Krishna, please save me, You never discussed with me. You did not ask my opinion. You did not take you just decided and declared, and now you are coming. Okay, I'll do something. Then you know the story, Krishna sent Sudarshan Chakra and covered sun. And Jayadratha is hiding inside the cave. And every moment he's putting his head, is the sun set? Is the sun set? And suddenly sun is set. He came jumping outside and screaming and jumping and dancing. Krishna took Sudarshan Chakra back and told Arjuna, see, he's standing there, shoot. But one thing, don't drop his head down. Take his head for another 200 yojana, courier his head to a jungle. There is a rishi sitting and meditating. Put his head on his lap. Arjuna asked, why? You just do that. So, one arrow. It just took the head of the Jayadratha and landed in a jungle. So, this is the Leela. Now, Madhvacharya is stating so many reasons behind this. So Krishna is thinking multi-dimensional, not in one angle, in multiple angles. The first reason was this Jayadratha, when Pandavas were in jungle, one day this Jayadratha went across and he saw Draupadi. The moment Draupadi saw Jayadratha, Draupadi said, oh, my dear brother-in-law, because sister's husband, brother-in-law, how are you? Please come, take some food. Then Jayadratha started, Are Draupadi, you married these 5 cowards, what is the use? What you got in life by marrying these 5 coward people? Look at you, living like a beggar in the jungle. You come with me. You marry me. I will make you the queen of heavens. Draupadi closed her ears and said, no, my dear brother, don't speak like this. I am your sister. You should not speak like this. You are committing a big sin. By the time Jayadratha grabbed Draupadi and started pulling, come with me, come with me. Then Draupadi said, you don't know what nonsense you are doing. If I call now, Bhima will appear here and you will turn into tomato chutney. That's it. You'll be finished. But still he was speaking all sorts of things. Then Draupadi screamed, Bhima, Arjuna. Somewhere in the jungle, Bhima heard the voice and he understood Draupadi is in trouble. Immediately he took his conch shell and blew it. Means, whomever you are, I am coming there. Just be there, I'm going to come there. Just Bhima blowed his conch shell. Every single bone of Jayadratha's body started shaking. He ran away, right? But Krishna did not like what Jayadratha did. Lord noted, at the right moment, I will teach you a lesson. It is not Arjuna Shapatha. It is Krishna's plan that Jayadratha should be killed because he troubled my Draupadi, my devotee. One reason. And the second, Arjuna always forgets, little bit here and there, he keeps forgetting the blessings of Krishna that happens. Sometimes we take things for granted. I deserve to be respected. I deserve to be like this, treated like this. I am a senior Vaishnava. I came to ISKCON, I came to Satsang 2 weeks before you landed. I am senior to you. Not only that, I know 15 shlokas more than you. All sorts of crazy things piles up in our head. and we think we are seniors, we are something great, we are this thing, right? Arjuna had this tiny ego within him, like he always thinks, I'm the greatest warrior in this world. No one can defeat, right? But he could not find out that simple Jayadratha. So through this, Krishna made Arjuna realize, I am not winning this battle because of my power and valor and the weapons which I have. I am simply winning because Krishna is on my side. Jayastu Pandu Putranam Tesham Paksha Janardana. Simply because Krishna is with me, I am winning. Right? Then, another reason is Jayadratha's father. You know, when right from the young age, Jayadratha was doing mistakes. When Jayadratha was committing mistakes, it is father's responsibility to correct the son. Instead of correcting the son, father will always try to protect Jayadratha. He will do all sorts of nonsense, and Jayadratha will say, father will say, no, he's my son, it's okay. You know, whatever he done is right only. It's like this. You know, he keeps on advocating the mistakes of Jayadratha. See, in the modern world also we can see the parenting that happened when we were kids and the parenting which is happening now. I am not saying one is right and one is wrong, but I am trying to say the difference. Last week I saw a parent, son did something nonsense, some mistake he did, and father is telling, oh my dear, you should not do like this. Do you think that is fair? We are not supposed to do like this. And the boy is arguing. And father says, no, my dear. Baby, come on, listen. When we were kids, no conversation. Father will take the belt like that. You know, the belt will be with his hand. Okay, whatever you say is right. I'm going to do it. There is no negotiation, no conversation, nothing. Simply the darshan of belt enough. How many of you had that experience? Yeah, we all had that experience. No, nowadays, sometimes you feel like laughing. Father is negotiating. If you do like this, I'm going to take you out, okay? Are you sure? He's bargaining. The son is bargaining. Smart kids. We simply had one belt solving 100 problems at house. That's it. The whole scenario was different. And in the school, teachers, each one is like Rakshasi. She will pluck some half a kilo from your hand. You got the pinches of your teachers? How many of you? Yeah. They will simply take 100 gram, 200 gram from your body. Just like that. No complaining, no screaming, no that was the parenting. Now we have books on parenting, we have negotiations, we have bargaining. The whole world is changed, you know. I'm not saying that is right, this is right at all, but I'm just saying the difference. Everything is changed. So, Jayadratha's father was a bad parent. Whenever Jayadratha commits very heinous mistakes, father will be negotiating, and the mistakes escalated to very big level. So Jayadratha's father, what he did, he meditated on Brahma and got a special boon. Whoever drops my son's head on the ground will die. He got a very special boon, and Brahmaji also granted. So Krishna said, don't drop his head. Carry his head. 200 kilometer, yojana, some other jungle, where his father is sitting and meditating, put the head on his lap. What a master plan, you know. So Arjuna shot the arrow and the head is still going. You know, the head is traveling to another jungle, and his father is sitting and meditating with closed eyes, and suddenly Jayadratha's head came and dropped on his lap, and he was screaming and he threw the head. And who died now? Jayadratha's father died. He died by his own blessing, his own boon. See how many reasons. And the fourth reason is, that's very beautiful lesson. Abhimanyu was Indra's son in his previous life, and he had only 16 years as human. That is the only period left in his account. You understand? He has got only 16. Like sometimes parents will lose their children. The kids may be 5-year-old, 10-year-old, 15-year-old, they meet with an accident or something and the children die. And parents worry. The parents will be shaken and they will be crying, they will be in depressed state. But Garuda Puran times that Jiva has got only that much lifetime in human body. Abhimanyu had only 16 years, and after 16 he is going back to heaven and continue his position whatever he was there. He came, appeared, finished and gone. But the parents were crying and crying forever. My son died, my son passed away. But the account is matched in a different way. That was the fourth reason. In this way, Madhvacharya is reasoning one after another in one Leela. So many reasons within a Leela. Krishna has a master plan to arrange who's my father, who's my mother, and who are the people who are around with me living, the neighbor, the colleague, the boss, even the dog at the house. Everything is planned. Lord's plan will never go wrong. So please don't misunderstand. Please don't develop different kinds of opinion. Fight with devotees. This is amazing. Lord creates. Sometimes for no reason, Lord will put little masala also. Right? In Ramayana, there's another nice Leela. Suddenly information that Bharata cheated Ram. The world came to know, even though Bharata was innocent. That's why he got that name. There is one explanation for his name, Bharata. Bhara means weight. Boj. He carried the weight for 14 years, the blame on his head for 14 years, that he and his mother Kaikeyi jointly chased Ram out of jungle for 14 years. But Bharata was innocent. But he carried that blame for 14 years. That is the one reason for his name Bharata. He carried that Bhara. So, Guha, Guha, right? The boatman. He got the information that Bharata and his mother Kaikeyi, they threw Ram, they sent Ram, banished Ram to jungle for 14 years. He got the information. And Ram and Lakshmana came. And Guha became so happy. He gave them fruits. It's a big story. And he made nice arrangement for Ram, Sita and Lakshmana to take rest in the night. Right? And suddenly in the night, Guha woke up and he saw Lakshmana is standing with bow and arrow. Guha thought, oh my God, this Lakshmana also joined Bharata. He became an enemy now. Look at him. He's standing with bow and arrow, waiting for the right moment to kill my Lord Ram. How can... Poor Lakshmana, he was guarding whole night with bow and arrow. But what Guha thought? Guha thought Lakshmana also joined Bharata in killing Ram. How can somebody do this? And he is his own very dear brother. People are all cheaters in Kali Yuga, traitors. I have to protect my Lord. So what he did, he took a spear in the dark and hiding behind Lakshmana. Lakshmana is in the front with bow and arrow. Whole night he is not sleep. 14 years he did not sleep and eat. So he was watching that no other enemy should come there. He is watching, keeping guard, and Guha is holding his spear and hiding behind Lakshmana. If Lakshmana does something, I'm just going to kill him. And in the dead of the night, some soldiers woke up and they saw their king Guha with the spear sitting there. Then the soldiers thought, Oh my God, very unfortunate. Our King Guha joined the opposite party. He wants to kill Lord Ramachandra. Why is he doing that? He's such a nice person. Look at him standing and waiting for the right moment with the spear. So all the soldiers were behind Guha with their spears. If he does something, we are going to kill. This is Kali Yuga. Misunderstanding will just pop up out of nothing. If we are not careful, even if two sattvic people are living together, misunderstanding can come out of them. You know, out of nothing, out of blue something, the mind will create crazy things and you will have misunderstanding. So, the greatest tapasya in Kali Yuga is to be with devotees in a sattvic mode, tolerating small, disturbances. My primary goal is to reach Krishna, chant Hare Krishna, and my journey should be onward. Not giving importance to tiny things that happens around. It's a beautiful pastime. I'll say that and wind up. Yamuna Mataji, in ISKCON, very famous Prabhupada disciple. And there was another one, Maharaj, they were discussing. Yamuna Mataji said, the other Maharaj said, there is no difference between Krishna and Balaram, they are one. Yamuna Mataji said, no, there is a difference. One is white, another is black. No, that is just color, there is no difference. Yamuna Mataji said, no. Krishna has Radharani, Balaram doesn't have Radharani. So this conversation was going on. Tamal Krishna Maharaj heard the whole conversation. He went and told Prabhupada, this is what happening. So Yamuna is telling there is difference between Krishna and Balaram. Prabhupada said, yes, she is right. But the Maharaj says there is no difference between Krishna and Balaram. Prabhupada said, he is also right. Prabhupada, how can they both be right? You are also right. Bhakti is flexible. It's very important. I'll tell you one tiny difference. Vibhishana and Bhishma. That's a whole story. I'm not getting into it. Vibhishana on one side and put Bhishma on the other side. Vibhishana wanted to protect Mother Sita. Bhishma wanted to protect Draupadi. Vibhishana raised voice against King Ravana. Bhishma also raised voice against Dhritarashtra. Ravana did not agree, kicked him and sent him out. Vibhishana joined our opposite party, King, Ram's party. Bhishma kept quiet and silently supported the disrobing of Draupadi. Who is right? Who is wrong? See? Immediately we will jump into conclusion and say, Bhishma is wrong, Vibhishana is right. But Bhakti is so flexible. Krishna accepted Vibhishana also, Krishna accepted Bhishma also. Right? The basic principles are not changed. Chanting 16 rounds, following 4 regulative principle reading, that is fixed for everyone. But the details, each devotee is different. Their performance is different. The way they render service is different. And devotees sometimes don't understand. They think, my way of understanding this is the right way and the others' way are wrong. Even Prabhupada's books, my way of understanding Prabhupada's books are the better way of understanding. And my way, my thinking, that is right. But Bhakti is flexible. Bhakti will bend and accommodate every single devotee in different colors, shapes, size, mood, everything. In the initial days when Prabhupada was there in New York 26 2nd Avenue, just the Krishna consciousness is growing up. And every day, right at the Bhagavatam class, Prabhupada is giving and devotees are sitting and listening attentively. One man who changes the toilet paper in the bathroom, he comes exactly in the middle of the class. He will come bang, open the door. Some people are like that, little rough and tough, and that's how they do things, right? He bang open the door, and the whole class will stop. Prabhupada will stop. The devotees will be staring at him, and he'll walk across the hall, go to the washroom, open the door, bang, and take the toilet paper, fix it there, and he goes out. Swamiji, I'm done. Prabhupada will say, thank you very much. And that is his leela every day. Exactly in the middle of the class, he will come and do this and go. But Prabhupada was patiently doing that. And he slowly started appreciating the devotee who later on turned to do bigger services. We cannot judge a devotee according to our own permutation and combination. Krishna has expanded. Krishna is expansive. Bhakti is expansive. It can accommodate everyone. It is flexible. But sometimes we are not flexible. Krishna accepted Bhishma also. Krishna accepted Vibhishna also. But the moment the story is explained, we jump into a conclusion. No, what Bhishma did is wrong. It should not be done like that. Right? We are judgmental. So we should understand this is very important. The master plan of Lord, and we are one tiny speck somewhere there. Go with the plan of the Lord, life becomes successful. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any questions, comment?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Prabhu.
Dandavat Pranam.
Very, I've heard one of the lectures before, Prabhu, as usual, amazing lecture, Prabhu. The way you explain things, very subtle, very calm, and really nice, Prabhu. Prabhu, my question is slightly not on the lecture, but since you mentioned Madhvacharya, so this question always comes to my mind, and I've tried exploring as well. I've never been able to be very clear about it. This whole Siddhanta of duality, basically this four sampradayas, duality, and for us we follow this Achintya, Veda, Veda. So it's absolutely confusing. So I know it's a long, it probably will be very long. So if you can just possibly summarize in the next few minutes, that would be very great.
It is the development of philosophy. None of them were wrong, but they were incomplete. They were never wrong at any state. Shankaracharya said, myself and God is one. Brahman, I am also Brahman. Supreme is also Brahman. We are one. True. There is no falsity. Because we are part of Krishna, Jiva, and very smart. Qualitatively, myself and Supreme, we both have. Krishna has got PhD in cheating. That's why I also cheat a little bit here and there. But my cheating is not cheating. 8th standard fail. Right? So I am part of Brahman. So qualitatively, I am Brahman. Lord is also Brahman. This theory is correct, but not complete. Then Madhvacharya takes it to another level. He says, no, we are completely different. Dvaita, which is also true. I am not God, right? I am completely controlled by material energy. Lord is the Supreme Lord, Master of everything, That is also true. That is not complete. Then Ramanujacharya says, yes, we are different, but we have a relationship. That is also true, but that is not complete. Then Mahaprabhu comes and says, Achintya Veda Veda. We are qualitatively one and quantitatively this thing. For example, I'm showing this bottle and asking somebody. One person says, it's a plastic bottle, PET bottle. His statement is correct. Another person says, no, it's water. Water is the main thing. Bottle is just a covering, but the water is the main thing. His statement is also correct. Another person says, no, there is so much ml of water and it is inside the bottle and the bottle is manufactured by a company, priced so much. That is also correct. So each one gave a percentage of truth of the absolute. God is person. He has light coming out of his body, which is Brahma Jyoti, and his small particles are Paramatma in everybody's heart. All three put together becomes absolute truth, like sun, sunlight, and sun spark. Sun means automatically it has got light and spark. There is no sun in this world without heat and light, right? So all the three put together is absolute truth. Still, the body sun is the primary. In the same way, Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavan iti Shabdyate. Advaita, Shankaracharya spoke about the Brahman aspect. Ramanujacharya spoke about the Paramatma connection. Madhvacharya spoke, they are entirely different. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and put it together. You got an outline, Prabhu? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Prabhuji. Nice t-shirt, Prabhu. Nice jacket. Colorful.
Actually, we all wanted to celebrate 30 years of your favorite color, Prabhu. So, all of us wore your favorite color. So, my mind is still revolving around that point that bhakti is flexible, Prabhu.
Yeah.
It's such an amazing realization.
Yeah.
I really treasure that from today's lecture. Prabhu, my question is, today you spoke about tolerating and tolerance. I want to expand on this and inquire a little bit more further. That there might be circumstances where we might, again, because the topic was around temporal cause and ultimate cause, we might be mature enough and tolerate situations which are of temporary in nature. But then, not everybody has the same understanding or of the same mentality as we are, or probably might not be of the same maturity. So therefore, there is a tendency of the other person exploiting such a person who is having such a tolerant mentality. So again, my limited and minute understanding is that is it necessary to be tactful and practical in dealings where we have understanding? For example, the spiritual understanding is of an elevated platform, but then the external behavior and the way you conduct that transaction is very tactful in nature. So, is that understanding true first?
Yeah.
And second, how do you cultivate this as a habit? Because that is one.
First thing we have to be clear, the moment when I say tolerant, that doesn't mean we have to be stupid. We don't have to be a fool here. We have to be tolerant, right? So when somebody is cheating us, snatching or grabbing something which you can calmly say, Prabhuji, you are cheating, so don't do that with me. Or I am not okay. See, getting disturbed and dealing, and a person tolerating, the winner is always a man with kshama. In this world, quarrel, battle, and war has actually never produced a positive result. You take two countries, India, Pakistan. We had multiple wars. All the Indian books says we won all the wars. Pakistani book says they won all the wars, which we don't know really what exactly has happened. So many battles has happened between two countries, but one country won, another lost, whatever it may be. But the enmity is growing day by day. Every day the enmity is becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. Till this date, in the whole history, there is not a single battle which has brought peace to the world. Enmity has been, right? So the real winning is Kshama. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, we should win ourselves first. Our emotion, Kam Krodh. That means you have won 90% of the world. Like when Prabhupada ji called a scientist a rascal, he was laughing. Some other devotees, they also followed and went and called him rascal. They got very angry. When Prabhupada meant it, even the Paramatma in the heart will tell that Jiva what Prabhupada ji is saying. Correct? Keep quiet and listen. So the external transaction between X and Y, when this is happening, the Paramatma in my heart is also having a connection with the Paramatma in his heart and makes things much easier. There is another spiritual thing is going underline. So if you are patient, external force will spoil this movement. Only devotees within can spoil. A devotee will never be defeated because Paramatma is with him. Even though externally you may feel I lost it because of me following devotional principles, you will get it 10 times better. So Kshama is very important. That doesn't mean we have to be fools. We can be very calm and clear with our dealings. Thank you. Haji, got it? Yeah.
So Prabhu, you go from a principle of oneness or monoism.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between Jiva and Paramatma? Because technically we say that Jiva is a part of the Lord,
Yeah.
is an Anu part of the Lord.
Yeah.
And Paramatma, we say, is God which is there in our hearts.
Yeah.
And sometimes we give the example of two birds.
Yeah.
So are both a part of Lord? And are just how, what is that reason?
No, Paramatma is Lord. Okay. Jiva is part of Lord, Paramatma is reflection of Lord. A moon is there up in the sky. You have 100 pots of water and you see the reflection of that same moon in the 100. There is no much difference. So Krishna's, that reflection, Paramatma is there in everybody's heart. You cannot say Paramatma is also a part of God like we are. We are part. Paramatma is just a reflection. What you see in the mirror, it's me only. But still there is a difference between me and that figure. But still it's me. So Paramatma and Krishna is like there is tiny difference, but they are reflection. Jivatma is part of this thing. There's a difference between Jivatma and Paramatma. Is that clear? Yeah. Okay.
Any other question at all? On the back? Or Hindi Rashida? Krishna Krishna Bhai? कुछ जिज्ञासा है? प्रभु जिज्ञासा? Yes, Mataji? What we do is election or gratitude for a very, very practical aspect what we learned today.